This is the two analysts here. We have to sort this stuff again. We're like, get it back in piles. Let's do data. I feel like you can't do analytics without data.
Yeah. Okay. All right, so let's do. So you need some sort of operating system.
It's good.
You know, I usually start with a laptop. Then the first thing I usually want to put on there is I like to have Anaconda because then I can configure Jupyter Notebooks, which is what I develop in. And then, of course, the most important part is data, right? So I've got my software.
Sure.
I put my data in there, and then I'm gonna layer more data and more notebooks until I'm ready to do something. Until I'm ready to like take a notebook and maybe put it into like a script. And then if things go really well, I'll put that script into like serverless. It's like a serverless Lambda in AWS. At which point, it could just be like an API, and other people can now ping it and get some of my data science burger goodness.
Well, I love your burger. I'm gonna make a slightly different burger with a lot of the same ingredients. One that we've made on a lot of our client sites, which is I'm gonna start with, yes, a laptop, but then I'm gonna get into a little bit of AWS. We're doing a lot of AWS these days, which means I've got a lot of the same tools available, but I'm gonna be a little fancy and get myself some SageMaker. So let's
nice, good idea.
Go sort of like Sage, you know, ish.
It's green.
And SageMaker will let me do some lovely anacondas.
Yes.
It'll actually let me do multiple flavors of it.
That's true.
Right, so I can kind of mix and match. Like if I want to be locked in a particular thing, I can go crazy. I can do a little PySpark if I want. So if I want to go nuts,
or as many as you want,
and pip and do all that stuff, I can add all the things. Which is really fantastic. And the other benefit, of course, is I also want to get that API goodness so that people can hit my stuff, see my models, and I get all that from SageMaker, man. I can throw that stuff in there. This burger's gonna be massively unwieldy,
and
that's really nice.
About SageMaker is that in some sense, your SageMaker notebook can connect to about as much compute power and as much data as you need. So really, it's not just one stack, but now you're really doing distributed burger making.
And I love it.
That's a burger cloud.
That is a burger cloud, a cloud of burger. That's delightful.
I think I'd get pretty lost without GitHub. Right? Like if I don't doing version control otherwise.
No, not SVN for you. No.
Maybe how about Stack Overflow? Does that count?
Ooh, yeah, right. Can I Google? That's my final answer. If I don't have the internet, I am probably dead in the water. Yeah, that's definitely the problem.
I feel like this is kind of a cheesy answer, and I give it pretty often, but I think it's really the people. Yes.
Yeah, I would agree. I've been in a lot of different government contracting agencies over the last 20 to 25 years, and it's, for me, always about, are we getting the job done with the people that we have, and do the people that we have, have the tools and the options and the inspiration to work together. And I find that at MetroStar, which I really like.
I'd say let us move away from the meat puns.
Let us move away from the meat puns. They're a little bit cheesy.
They are a little bit cheesy.